Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 2. My name is Nur Ashura binti Muhammad Ahir, code D31, matrix number D202020970044.
Hi, my name is Siti Nurusara binti Isra, matrix number D2020209659, code D13.
Hi, my name is Siti Anizati binti Azmi with code D2 and number matric D201910888260.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Lukman bin Nursham. My code is D25. My matrix number is D202020096570.
For horizontal, dy over dt must equal to 0, and the equation of y equal to 2 cos 3t, we must differentiate it. So we get negative 6 sin 3t, and the value of t we get t equal to pi over 3 and 2 pi over 3. So next, we substitute the value of t into the original equation of x and y. So we get 2 set 3 and negative 2 for y. Okay, so for t equal to 2 pi over 3, we substitute the value of t into the equation of x and y. So we get negative 2 set 3 and 2. And then points on the curve where the tangent is horizontal are 2 set 3 negative 2 and negative 2 set 3 2. Okay, so next, for the vertical tangent, the x over dt must equal to 0. So we differentiate the equation of x. So we get 8 cos 2t. And then 8 cos 2t must be equal to 0. And we get the value of t is equal to pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. So we substitute the value of t into the original equation of x and y. And then we get x equal to 4 and y equal to negative set 2. For t equal to 3 pi over 4, we get x equal to negative 4 and y equal to set 2. So, points on the curve where the tangent is vertical are for set negative set 2 and negative 4 set 2. For solution B, we need to find when y equal to 0. So, we write 2 cos 3t equal to 0. And when cos 3t equal to 0, we get t equal to pi over 6, pi over 2 and 5 pi over 6. Since we know the value of t is 0, so we don't need to substitute the value of t into the equation of y. So we get x equal to 2 sec 3. When t equal to pi over 2, we get x equal to 0. When t equal to 5 pi over 6, we get x equal to negative 2 sec 3. Okay, so in the question asks us to find point in second quadrant. So for the second quadrant, the value of t must be negative. So negative 2 sec 3. And the value of t is equal to 5 pi over 6. So negative 2 set 3, 0 is the point in the second quadrant for t equal to 5 pi over 6. And then for to find the slope, we use formula dy over dx. So we differentiate dy over dt and dx over dt. And then we get negative 2 sin 3t over 4 cos 3t. And we substitute back the value of t into the equation. And then we get the slope negative 3 sec 2. And then we use formula y minus sin y equal to m x minus xy for the equation. So y1 is equal to 0 and x1 is equal to negative 2 sec 3 and the slope is negative 3 sec 2. So we get the value of y is equal to negative 3 over 2x minus 3 sec 3. Okay guys, so do you have any question?
I have a question. So, after we get sin 3t equals to 0, and you write 3t equals to pi n, what is n actually?
Okay, n is the integer. So the integer start with 0, 1, 2, and so on. And then we substitute the value of 0 into t equal to pi n over t. So we get 0. For 1, we get pi over 3. So, do you understand?
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
For the last question, which is C, the question asks us to find the second derivative when t is equal to pi over 3. So from the previous calculation in B, we have already got the value of dy dx, which is negative 3 sin 3t over 4 cos 2t. So as we know, to find the second derivative, we use b u prime, b times u prime minus u times v prime over v with the power of 2 times with dt over dx. So as you can see here, we just substitute the value b times u prime, and we got 4 cos 2t times with negative 9 cos 3t minus with negative 3 sin 3t times with negative 8 sin 2t over 4 cos 2t with the power of 2, and times with dt dx, which is 1 over 8 cos 2t. So you just do the simple calculation and you get this one, negative 4 cos 2t times 9 cos 3t minus 3 sin 3t times 8 sin 2t over 4 cos 2t with the power of 2 times with 8 cos 2t. So the calculation is not end here, because the calculation is to find the value of second derivative when t is equal to pi over 3. So what we need to do right now is we just substitute all the t here with the value of pi over 3. So as you can see here, we just substitute the t with pi over 3, and the final answer for the second derivative is 9 over 8.
For the first, we write y equal to r sin theta, and we substitute r to plus cos to theta sin theta, and we expand it to sin theta plus sin theta cos to theta. Then we differentiate the y to sin theta, differentiate to cos theta, trigonometric identity, and sin theta cos to theta, differentiate cos theta plus sin theta, negative 2 sin theta to theta. Product, rule. So after we differentiate, we simplify, we get 2 cos theta plus cos theta cos to theta minus 2 sin theta sin to theta. Same goes here, x equal to r cos theta. Substitute r, we expand it, and we get 2 cos theta plus cos theta cos to theta, differentiate dx over d theta. 2 cos theta differentiate, we get negative 2 sin theta cos to theta, we get negative sin theta cos to theta plus cos theta negative 2 sin to theta. Same product rule. After that, we simplify to negative 2 sin theta cos 2 theta, negative 2 sin theta. Oops, I'm sorry. Negative 2 sin theta minus sin theta cos theta minus 2 sin theta 2 theta cos theta. So guys, if you have anything question, no, okay. So after we differentiate all the x and y, we compute all the term x and y to the formula gradient, which is dy over d theta over dx over d theta. After we compute the term, we substitute theta to pi over 4. So in this case, we can calculate directly because we get undefined. So what we supposed to do? We must use the trivial identity. I just list a few of trivial identity. So we just cos pi over 4, we get square root of 2 over 2. Cos pi over 2 equal to 0. This and this equal to 1. The denominator same with the numerator. So we get you just change the sign pi over 4 this like this. So we get 0. And we know the gradient of the tangent line at the curve equal to 0, which is horizontal gradient. So we must prove the horizontal gradient. So we must find the horizontal tangent line using this formula. But before we use this formula, we must find the second coordinate of y. We use back the y and x, but we just substitute theta to pi over 4, y and x in this. We use this back, this. After that, we use the trivial identity 2. So how? I just show you one example. 2 sin pi over 4 equal to 2. plus zero. So we get y equal to square root of 2. Square root of 2. Same with x. So after that, we compute the value of y and x to this formula. Y minus square root of 2 equal to 0. X minus square root of 2 and y equal to square root of 2. So this is the horizontal tangent line. So guys, do you have any question for our first solution for gradient?
Yes, I have. What do we call for the equation equal to r sin theta and x equal to r cos theta?
Is it called relation of rectangular coordinate? We use that to find the gradient because we need x and y coordinate. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Solution for 2b. We need to find whether it's symmetry about y-axis. Therefore, when we use the given, which is r, we need to find that r and theta is equals to r pi minus theta. If it's equal, therefore it is symmetry. If r and theta is not equal to r pi minus theta, therefore it is not symmetry. So we just need to substitute the value of theta, which is 2 pi minus theta, 2 plus, which is y equals to 2 plus cos 2 pi minus theta, and then we expand, and if you all know, cos 2 theta is equals to 0, and what there is left is 2 plus cos negative theta, and 2, as we know, cos negative theta is equals to cos theta. Therefore, is equal to 2 plus cos 2 theta. Hence, our r theta is equals to r pi minus theta. So the curve is symmetry about y-axis. Next, for the question, we need to construct a table for the value. First, we need to list all theta, which is 0, pi over 6, pi over 3, pi over 2, 2 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and 5 pi over 6. Last is pi. So how we get the value of r? It's simple. We just need to put the value of theta into our r, which is cos 2 0. For example, for number 1, hence we get 2 and cos 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, we get 3. So next, pi over 6, we try pi over 6. So we get 2 plus cos 2 pi over 6. We need to so 2 plus cos pi over 3 is equal to, and we get the value 5 over 2, and so on, and also the value of 7 pi until 2 pi. So next, we need to plot the graph. Plotting this graph is different from plotting a normal graph, which is we need to find each degree of theta. So for theta that equals to 0 is 0 degree. All of this can be seen at the note given by lecturer. And then pi over 6 is 30 degree. Pi over 3 is 60 degree. And then this is 90, 120, 150, and finally 180. Graph will show like this. So everyone, do you guys have any question for solution 2b?
Yes, I have.
Oh yes, what is it?
I want to ask why cos 2 pi minus 2 theta, it becomes cos minus 2 theta. I didn't understand.
Cos 2 pi is called a coterminal angle. So therefore we can just ignore it.
Oh, okay. So it becomes cos negative 2 theta. Alright.
We can just ignore it.
Thank you.
Alright. So we just need to substitute all our that we get into the formula of array, which is limit of beta alpha 1 over 2 r square d theta. So for limit, we know that the question asks us for the first quadrant. We only here to here only, right? We need only the first quadrant. So our limit is 0 and pi over 2. And we just need to substitute r, which is 2 plus cos 2 pi square d theta. So pi over 2, 1 over 2 we expand. We expand, we get 4 plus 4 cos 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta. Then we multiply 1 over 2 into our r here, so we get 2 plus 2 cos 2 theta plus 1 plus cos 4 theta over 4 d theta. For easier integration, we separate each, so we get the integration of 9 over 4 d theta plus 2 integration of pi over 2 cos 2 theta d theta plus 1 over 4 cos 4 theta d theta. Integrate, then we get this 9 over 4 theta over 2 0 plus 2, so cos 2 theta we integrate juga, we get sin 2 theta, and 2 we call it chain rule. And for this we get 1 over 2 pi over 2 0, and the same for cos 4 theta d theta. Yeah, like this. Then we simplify the answer. We get 9 over 4 pi over 2 plus sin theta minus sin 0, and 1 over 16 sin 2 theta minus sin 0. We know that sin theta and sin 0 is equal to 0, so therefore 0 minus 0 is 0. So the same for this, sin 2 theta is also equal to 0, and sin 0 equal to 0. Therefore 0, this is that left. We get 9 theta over 8 unit square.